I met these guys. We all come from the same AA meeting. I think they'll tell you about them. They actually knew each other. All of it comes out of sort of the trying to get better from what the movie's about, not from actually doing what the movie's about. So I don't think, maybe you guys got high one time. I don't think you guys ever got high, right?
No.
So we none of us ever got high together, but we were in recovery together. And a friend of ours has a meeting at his house that's a sort of a AA inside meeting, a lot of dope fiends, a lot of heroin addicts, called the Hoboken Group. And I knew these guys from there, and I had an event that happened in my life that I tweaked a little bit, and I got an idea for a short movie, and all I knew was Blake started the movie by going, "I'll do it, I'll do it."
It was definitely, considering we've, you know, I mean, at least for me, experience with the content of the movie, it was easy to get into character, but it was also at certain points kind of rough revisiting that frame of mind and like lifestyle, because the film portrays us the way we used to be pretty accurately. So to revisit that sometimes was a little bit of a bummer, but I had a blast doing the movie. It was great. Great working with these guys too.
What we thought was so important in the dialogue when we were shooting it would turn out not to be so important. It was more feel and rhythm, and some of that stuff, some of our favorite lines in the movie weren't written.
Right. Well, sort of, you know, yeah. And we were kind of, we would improv, but it wasn't really different from what we had written. And people who worked on it were like, you guys are no different. I mean, the whole point was to be as not different as possible from when the camera said go, you know what I mean? And him too. I mean, he used to always go, "It'll be fine, it'll be fine." I'd be like, that's not a great attitude, but he was right, you know what I mean? and we talk a lot. You know what I mean? And we just had to get out of our own way and talk to each other. We talk a lot. They've talked a lot. So I'd say, I'll bet you if we went through the script, a lot of your favorite stuff is improv, and I don't think it's any different than the writing. The first DP was, we shot in 2 phases. So a lot of the movie, the whole end of the movie, a couple of key scenes in the movie were shot by a guy named Warren Hance, who did an amazing job. We kind of interpreted, and the garage, certain things, he interpreted the short. Then he went away, and for the next like 2.5 years, we shot with a kid named John Demonil. And I have relatives who own Red cameras. They rent them. They have 6 of them. So we were able to call them up and just go, "We want the camera today." And we'd go down into the hood with this Red camera. So this incredibly existing world, beyond, art directed beyond your wildest dreams of reality. And we would just go shoot.